Adin Hill, and I got to ask you, you've been with us before when you were with the Arizona Coyotes and other places, and this must be such an exciting time for you. How are you feeling as you get ready for the conference final?
I'm excited. I mean, it's what you kind of dream of growing up as a kid, and in Arizona, I never really had the chance to make it to the playoffs. So, I'm excited, and I'm just going to embrace the moment and go day by day.
Can you take us through this season where, I mean, it just kind of, if you could summarize it, because it's been a whirlwind, I'm sure, for you. And just, and then just getting in there and just staying focused and when you get that opportunity, making the most of it. But, I mean, can you take us through real quick kind of the timeline?
Yeah, it's been a wild year. I mean, we've had a lot of goalies kind of come in and do a good job for us. So, I mean, I kind of got hurt there. I felt like I was on a bit of roll when I got hurt a couple months ago. And then, yeah, I just kind of tried to stay with it, make sure I got my body healthy and good enough to play again. And then, yeah, it's just kind of taking it that day by day. And I felt like I've kind of came in and stepped with the same confidence I had. But, I mean, when you play for a team like us, I think we might have the best D-core in the league. So it definitely makes your job a little easier.
Hey, Adin, Bruce Boudreau here. You've had a lot of goalie coaches, and as we all have when we're growing up and playing, and that. How is Sean Burke? Has he changed anything in what you've done? But also, did you have him in Arizona? Was he there, or was he gone at that point when you were there?
He was kind of walking out as I came into the Arizona organization, but I knew him from before that. His son, I played with him in Portland, Brennan Burke. So,
oh, okay.
I mean, Sean's always been a great guy. I've talked to him many times, and yeah, working with him this year has been awesome. I don't know, he's a lot of NHL experience himself. He's calm. He's been through it all. He's been through the ups and downs, and yeah, he's a great goalie coach, great to work with.
So you come into the series last round, Laurent Brossoit gets hurt, you get kind of thrust into action. You did a great job throughout that series as it went on, and you end up winning it in 6 games. You take out the big dogs, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. That's behind you now, so we can ask you, what is that like facing those guys in those kind of intense games? Because we've seen the damage that they can inflict.
Yeah, I mean, they might be the 2 best players in the league. It's pretty impressive what those 2 have done, especially for that organization. But yeah, no, it was exciting. It was fun. You just kind of have to stay with it and know that they can always make that extra play that other guys in the league might not be able to. But yeah, it was a fun series. It was hard fought, and it was nice to kind of get the win. But as you kind of know, I mean, enjoy it for the night, but you got to move on and get ready for the next series.
So I've always thought this on power plays when you've got 2 weapons like that. We know how good their power play is with Leon and Connor, and I've seen it in Pittsburgh where I always felt like when the Penguins had in their heyday Crosby and Malkin on the same side of the ice as a penalty killer, I would rather that because I could see them both. I know where they both are. They're both accounted for. But Edmonton does a really good job with all the movement. And then every once in a while, you'll have one of them with the puck, and the other guy is behind you on the other side of the ice. As a goalie, does that come into play? Are you, during their power play, are you sitting there and you're keeping a tab on where Connor and where Leon is at all times?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you kind of have to know as a goalie where the one-timers are on the penalty kill, which they had 4 lefties, so that helps out a bit. But yeah, just kind of staying with it, knowing where each guy is kind of rotating. You know what their tendencies are, but I felt like our penalty kill did a really good job in the series, and they kind of tried to change some of their tendencies. And they moved guys around, but I think that just speaks volume to our PK.
All right, the Dallas Stars, they provide a different challenge for you. When you think about the Dallas Stars, again, you've been in the Western Conference. You were with Arizona, you were with San Jose, now you're with Vegas. You've seen these guys. It's a lot of similar guys on that team now that have been there for a couple of years. What are the main challenges that the Dallas Stars present to you guys in this series?
Oh, well, I think Jake Onger is an unbelievable goalie. He has a chance to steal games night in and night out. So we have to get to him. And then also, I just say there, I mean, a little different than Edmonton, where you have Edmonton with Draisaitl, McDavid, where, I mean, Hintz is playing the top of his game right now. But I'd say Dallas is more of like a depth lineup, kind of like us, where they can roll 4 lines, just keep it coming.
Well, Adin, we appreciate the time today. Thank you so much, and congratulations, because you've kind of found your way there in Vegas. You're getting this great opportunity. We wish you nothing but the best in the conference final coming up against the Stars.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.